Hello guys, today I'm going to be showing you one of my favourite areas in London, which is Bethnal Green. I'm going to be walking around and picking out some of my favourite places for you guys to explore around here. Some of my favourite bars, cafes, pubs, a couple of places you can pick up some traditional East End cuisine and also some hidden gems. So this is going to be a new series on my YouTube channel. I'm so excited for this series and also excited to show you around Bethnal Green because it's one of my favourite places in London. I used to live here. I lived here back in 2014-15 and my rent back then, in case any of you were wondering, was £1,200 for a one-bedroom flat. I can show you that flat because we'll be passing it. Obviously that was a long time ago now, so the rent prices have probably gone up a bit more, but the transport links in Bethnal Green is amazing. You've got the overground and the central line running through it as well. Also walking distance to Columbia Road, Spitalfields, Shoreditch, so I love this area because it is a little East End hub. There are some beautiful townhouses down this road. They definitely have like a Chelsea vibe to them with the white pillars, the iron gates. Yeah, this is just a little spot which is great for outfit pictures. I'm going to be starting this video outside Bethnal Green tube station because that is the way most of you will get here, and I'm going to take you on a slightly different route to just the normal high street today. I will loop back around to the high street, but I want to show you a couple of hidden gems first. We're going to head straight up to Paradise Row. So here is Paradise Row. I'm literally just across the road from the station, and Paradise Row is a little hidden gem in my opinion. It kind of looks like it leads to an alleyway. There's nothing really special down here apart from these gorgeous houses which I would just love to live in. These are so beautiful. My grandparents used to live in Stepney, so I kind of grew up around this area, and these houses really remind me of the ones that my grandparents used to live in. So if you keep walking down this street you will get to one of my favourite places, and it is loads of bars and restaurants embedded into the railway tunnels, and I just think this is such a cool location. None of them are open yet because it is quite early, but I recommend Sega and Wild for delicious food and wine. The Kellys, they do loads of different types of beer, and in the summer you can come and sit out here. There are loads of seating. You've got a place called Boom Bap Burger which does burgers, beers and cocktails. Further down there is London Cocktail Club, Repair & Co, which is a Venezuelan kitchen, and also Japanese canteen. So there's literally a little bit of everything here. This big building is the Young V&A, and it's a museum of childhoods. There is a great collection of children's toys throughout the ages. I really wanted to show you Satan's Whiskers. It is this kind of nondescript little pub, but it is a great option for a date venue. That's kind of quirky inside. They've got taxidermy. It's just a little bit weird. Right up my street. So I walked 5 minutes up to Cambridge Heath station specifically to show you a couple of places down this road. This is Hackney Road. So I wanted to show you the Hackney Coffee Company. I love this place. If you want to come and hunker down with your laptop and drink some coffee, the decor is amazing. So I've got my delicious coffee from the Hackney Coffee Company, and I am just waiting for a shop to open. It opens at 11 and it's a plant shop you guys are gonna love. It is beautiful. Stand in the sun and enjoy my coffee. I'm actually standing outside a pub that I really recommend. It's called the Queen of Adelaide. It is a gay pub, and my friend used to do a pub quiz here. It's very cool. It's obviously shut right now because it is not even 11 AM but I love the green tiling. It's just so East London. I love it. I need to get that in my house somewhere because it's so iconic. Can you spot the miniature beverages, mini shots in the windows? So So I wanted to show you a place called the Conservatory Archives. It's one of my favourite plant shops in London. How beautiful is that plant shop? I love it so much. They're really knowledgeable in there as well, so if you have any questions about plants, I think they'd be happy to help. So I've just stumbled upon this and it looks like a new containerville of restaurants and bars and outside seating, and this is what I love about East London. Like every time you come there's something new to find and see, so I haven't personally checked this out, but it looks like a great option for a date night. I think you have to book. It's called Nebula Bar, Nebula Pizza. I'm about to walk down Temple Street, but first I wanted to show you Mama Shelter. It's a beautiful hotel. Stayed there once for our anniversary and the decor is amazing. So next I wanted to walk down this road because there's a couple of things I want to show you, including some really beautiful houses. If you continue kind of down that way, you'll get to Columbia Road Market, which I think I'll have to save for another vlog, as I would count that more of Shoreditch than Bethnal Green. This kind of strip of shops looks kind of nondescript, but I wanted to show you that through these gates is a place called Works Pottery. So there is a whole pottery studio in this kind of courtyard and it is so much fun. I did like a 3-month pottery course here before lockdown in 2020 and it was so fun. I want to come back and do that again. So if you're looking for some pottery classes in London, I highly recommend Works Pottery. They've got a website where you can see all the courses that they do. And then just around the corner from Works Pottery, you've got some of my favourite houses in London. This is down Winkley Street, great name. But these houses are so beautiful, let me show you. They all have beautiful greenery outside. I just love this part of London. It's such a hidden little gem, this road, and all the houses are so beautiful. Does anyone else look up houses that they want, dream houses online? This one's just sold. I wonder how much for. So much interior inspo. I love this building with just the black window accents. Very modern. I also really recommend this restaurant. It's called The Common E2. They do beautiful food, very good coffee, and you can come and work in here as well. This used to be my local place to work after my pottery classes. I couldn't have chosen a more perfect day to film this video. It's so beautiful. So we've just walked past my old flat, which was that one there. Next stop is the High Street, so I've kind of done a loop. If you guys want more details about everywhere I've been, my recommendations and my route, go check out my blog post. I'll leave that down below. But next we're going to the High Street and I'm going to show you some of my favourite pubs and eateries. Oh my god, that's bright. My first stop is this door. This looks so weird, but this is Exotica Pole and Dance School. So, I mean, it looks so dodgy, this door, but if you wanted a hobby to make you really strong and really fun, I would really try pole dancing. And if you're around East London, then this is the place to go. The classes are great and they're suitable for all levels, and everyone that goes is really nice. So, I highly recommend. one-shot coffee shop is a really cool initiative. I think there are a couple of these around London. It is where you can add on a second cup of coffee and pay it forward to a homeless person who needs a drink, which is such a great initiative. I'm pretty sure they also employ homeless people to help train them up, give them skills that they need to get employed in the future. It's just a really great initiative. Okay, the Sun Tavern is one of my favourite pubs in Bethnal Green. It's very small, very intimate, very dark in there as well. So also there's no mirror in the toilets, so maybe not ideal if you're on a date, but it is a really great place to take people. If anyone likes a charity shop, there is an Oxfam here. Oh guys, I'm gutted. The one place I was so excited to show you was traditional East End pie and mash shop, but it's closed down. I am actually a bit devastated about this. There aren't very many in London anymore, and this was one of my favourites. I'm not quite sure what happened, probably lockdown. There are so many great pubs on Bethnal Green Road. The Old George is one of them. I'm not going to go in, but it's brick walls, board games, great for a date night. Similarly, the start of Bethnal Green is amazing. They do pub quiz, they have a karaoke room and DJs as well. I've been here on quite a few dates and it has been great. This building is a beautiful old school and it's actually converted into flats now. I went to view one of them once. From the outside the building's gorgeous, but inside it was actually a bit of a dump. This is a really random recommendation, but Cake Box do the best cake. They are all egg free and they call themselves the cake company for lacto-vegetarians, which is people that don't eat any meat or eggs, but they do eat cream and milk. The cakes are so delicious. Me and my sister love them. They're so light and fluffy. I can't get a good shot of it because it is so popular, but E. Pleachies has so much history in East London. It is a Victorian cafe that was opened in 1900, and it was the cafe that the Cray twins used to eat at every single morning. So it's got loads of East End history, but as you can see, it is so well loved, so popular, so famous, and they do great like greasy fry-ups. Really recommend that. Also, fun fact, my granddad, who passed away when I was, I think, 14, he was nearly 100, he was engaged to Violet Cray, the Cray twins' mother. If he had followed through with that marriage, the Cray twins might not have happened. Damn you, granddad. Guys, my day's been made. There's another pie and mash shop I'm going in, and I'm about to show you how delicious this is. This is a cafe called Willy Dando. It does vegan and vegetarian toasties, and it's a coffee shop, laptop friendly, and a plant shop as well. I haven't personally been in, but I love the fact it caters to different diets. Next on my list is something again a little bit different. If you take pictures with a film camera and you need somewhere to get them processed, there is a shop down here called iCulture where you can do that. So I am going to drop some rolls of film off to be developed now. I've dropped my rolls of film off to be developed, and now I'm walking up to Brick Lane, which is the final stop of my Bethnal Green tour. Just about to pass a restaurant called Tazvirin, which is one of my favourite Turkish restaurants. They do amazing lamacun, which is like a thin Turkish pizza peed kind of thing with mincemeat on top. It's really delicious. This is Tazvirin. Oh, you can see the guys in there making all the lamekins, so good. And Lady Dinah's Cat Emporium, where you can have a cup of tea or coffee with cats. I think I can see a cat. There he is. Hi. This store says it does terrarium making workshops. I'm gonna pop in here, see what it's like. From the top of Brick Lane, if you continue about 2-minute walk that way, you'll get to Shoreditch High Street Station. So now I am in Brick Lane and there are 2 bagel shops. They are very famous, the best salt beef bagels with mustard and pickle in London, traditional East End food. I am going to do a separate video where I try both of them and compare, but for now I'm going to get one and show you what it looks like, tell you how it tastes. I am so excited. The first one is called Bagel Bake or Bagel Bake, depending on how you say it, and the second one is just there, the bagel shop. I normally go to Bagel Bake, but today I'm going to go to the bagel shop. It says it's Britain's first and best. You can't argue with that. Here we go, guys. This is it. It's huge. Salt beef, mustard, gherkins in the best bagel. Let's try it. And look how delicious that is. That bagel was chef's kiss. Softest, nicest, most delicious bagel ever. It's very different to a New York bagel in the texture of it. But yeah, Brick Lane is very famous for its street art, its graffiti, its vintage shops, its Indian restaurants. I think I'm going to point out a couple of vintage shops that you can go to, but then I'm going to do a proper full Brick Lane video in a separate area guide because there is just too much to cover and this video is going to be so long. So if you are excited about seeing my Brick Lane tour guide, do let me know and I can film that next. Let me show you a couple of my faves. This is the Brick Lane bookshop, a small independent bookshop I really recommend. Rocket is one of the most famous vintage stores in Brick Lane. Let's have a look in. I picked up a little book for Jeff, I'll show you, by Hoxton Mini Press. It's called I've Lived in East London for 86.5 years and it's about this guy. And I just thought it was so charming. Look how handsome he is, he's so cute. I've accidentally walked into a private complex, but I've stumbled upon this. Look how amazing this is. I've never seen this in Bethnal Green before, but I am now stuck in the gate. I wasn't supposed to come in here. I am just about to wrap up this video, but the Sun Tavern is now open, so I've come for a little glass of wine to celebrate. Got a Muscadet from the Loire Valley. I have now finished my tour of Bethnal Green. I hope this has given you some nice inspiration and some places on your list to come and try and experience. If you've enjoyed this, I'd love if you could subscribe, thumbs up, and leave me a comment down below. Let me know what area you would like me to vlog next. Lots of love. Mwah.